Hi everybody, and welcome to today's auction. So I hope you guys are having a good time. And yeah, look at this regular auction, sold out, so that's nice way to start. VCA46, which is about to open with a nice regular auction, sold out. Was it day 219? Pretty much sold out, so nice to see that, and looking good. All right, let's jump over to there. Actually, you can see the auction at the moment. 200 million Axion in the house there. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We've got $23,220, which is 11.54 ETH, and we have 11.26 ETH in there. So pretty cool. Nicely sold out. Obviously, we just had a price movement in the last hour, and so which now obviously 11.2 ETH, 80% of that goes on to the market by Axion in a regular auction, and that goes back to dividends to people. So 158 million Axion has gone as to dividends, and you'll get your percentage share of that. So very nice. What's the rate at the moment? So obviously in a regular auction you get 10% bonus Axion, and so you get 10% above market. Market is 17.5 million at the moment. The actual auction price is 19.26 million. That includes the 10% Axion bonus, and obviously with that little price sell-off in the last hour, that will basically get you a way better rate. So pretty nice there. Obviously when you go to withdrawn stake, you're going to get somewhere between 6 to 20%, depending if you stake over 350 days. So very nice extra bonus there. What else we got going on? Obviously the markets have done a bit of a pullback as well, so it's all sort of going together. Even some of the staunch ones like Hex, that was staying up there at value over 9 cents, even that decided to pull back all the way to 7.8 cents, back over 8 cents now. But even that one, which had been a green candle amongst a sea of red for many days, even that took its toll today. So interesting stuff there. Well, let's just quickly check the chat, of course, and check the chat out. We've got Alex K was there. I will probably pass out of this before this timer runs out, but have a great show and some nice ETH in the VCA. So nice intentions there. Appreciate that, Alex. All the best with what you have to do. And yeah, cheers, Alex, on that one. Cadillac Jackson in the house. Hey, Cadillac, good to see you. And with that current ETH prices, not so sure about a sellout. So actually it'll probably make it easier. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously with the tone, maybe you're referring to the tone in the market. That may be something to shy us out, but we'll see. Sometimes people like to put their where they get some bonuses, might be a place to put their ETH, so we'll find out. But we take your point there, Cadillac Jack. John Atkins, hi everybody, good to see an auction sellout. Yeah, the regular auction sold out, pretty cool. Day 219 sold out, regular auction. We like to see that. Very, very cool. And Patricia Steers in the house. Hey Patricia, big hearts out there, very nice. Love those big hearts. Very sure, very cool. John Atkins, hi Patricia, and Aunt Willie's in the house. Hey, good morning to you as well. And obviously, people are different time zones around the world. Here we are in the future here. It's 7 o'clock, just about PM on Monday. So very nice here. And Cardano TV is in the house, locked on and listening. Hey, welcome to everybody. So good to see you all. FBAM, bam, bam, morning all, FBAM. Wow, FBAM's managed to make it, and 5 big hearts from FBAM. So FBAM and his wedding and all the stuff going on with that. So it's really great to see FBAM in the house. Very cool. Just had to make sure I had my mic on there for a second. So very nice on that one. All right, let's quickly go. We've got 2 minutes and 36 seconds. We're just basically playing out this auction, already pretty much sold out. Obviously, the market price had a little pullback in the last hour or two. Look at that. So interesting stuff. We were up only early in the day. We're up at 0001287, and now we're down at 0001148. But obviously the market's pulled back. Also, the stock market has had a correction in the market as well. So that's interesting. I've talked about that before. You have people have incomes, they have wealth, and the wealth's off. A lot of that wealth stuck in the stock market, not just the property and things like that. So interesting times there. And yeah, so we're checking that out. All right, so here we are, folks. 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. We're just counting it down. There's not a lot of news today, except around Securitas. So we'll talk about that update in the sniping hour. We're about to open VCA 46. So that's going to be pretty awesome. We've got 500,664,174 Axion, and that worth $58,127. So that's where that's at. That's 21st of June. That's going to be regular. That's going to be auction day 220 as well as VCA 46. So 220 auction days. Beautiful thing, eh? And so that's about to start, and we'll see how much ETH that we were required to sell it out. Haven't done any calculations on that at this stage. But there we are, folks. It's certainly great buying times in the market, but the market has having a little pullback, and we can see that ETH is touching towards that $2,000. It did go down to 2,100, then up to 2,200, just over 2,200. Now it's back down to 2,000. Interesting volatility at the moment for sure. We really would like it to hold at 2,000, and we want Bitcoin to hold 30,000. It wouldn't be great if it moves back under there for sure. It can always bounce back out of there, but we really don't want it to go down there, folks. We really don't. Even if we do have, you're just getting a less chance of bouncing back out of there. That's all. That's going to be the case. But very interesting stuff. Like I say, we did have a decent correction on the Dow and other markets as well. But was it the G7, G8 was on? That probably didn't do very well. Just a bunch of globalist elites trying to set up the whole game and do hardly nothing. You know, do the usual rubbishy stuff that they always like to do. Now that that's just run by, you know, globalist elites. But anyway, all right. So we've got 6 minutes in, just counting it down. 11.26 ETH, and we've got 11.49 ETH as a target, and boom, that's over and done. But that's a nice 158 million Axion. So if you're staked, you once again, you just keep earning those lovely dividends. So it's pretty cool. Plus 8% minimum inflation, very nice. And now you're about to earn wrap Bitcoin in real time, because we're just starting up VCA46. It's going to go live for 24 hours, and we'll see how we get on with this one. We normally do pretty well with the regular VCA, so we'll see if we get to sell that out. Crypto Casino's in the house. Hey, Crypto Casino, good to see you. Like your videos, keep those videos up, mate. That's really cool, and I love your approach to it. It's very cool indeed, and very engaging stuff. So keep Crypto Casino, big shout out to you. Don't forget, Crypto Casino's got his YouTube channel. He promotes Axion and other related IEOs and stuff. So check that out on the recommended channels list on this site, and go check out, subscribe to Crypto Casino, and support Axion growth further out there. It certainly helps with the algorithms, and that'd be really cool for Crypto Casino, who's now actively pushing Axion as well. So has been for some time, but he's starting to really ramp that up. It's really nice to see. All right, cool. Kevin Wilson's in the house. Hi, everybody. Hey, Kevin, always good to see you. And Prana, hello. Hi, Prana. Great to see you as always. And Sanders in the house. Very nice. Hi, everybody. Hey, we've got all the gang in today, although Alex had to run off, but everyone else is here. Looks really cool. Great to see you all as well. What do we call it? The Axion cool group or something like that, something positive. So very much, yeah. So the major news we've got today is around Securitants and airdrop. So we'll read the update on that shortly. And if you haven't heard it already, we're going to wait to reset. So let me refresh this browser. We're going to refresh, and we're also going to look at the Axion ecosystem. We're going to have a little quick look at the wider markets as well, and get a big picture. So here we are, folks. We just started a venture capital auction. You can see the title's changed. In a venture capital auction, 85% of the ETH is bid into the market to buy wrap Bitcoin, and that's paid to stakers. So that's what we're going to get now. You can see the reward now is wrap Bitcoin, not Axion. And we've got 500 million Axion up for grabs, $57,681, and we need 28.53 Ethereum to sell it out. So let's see how we do over 24 hours. But thanks for joining me on the opening sniping hour, which is always a bit of fun. We never know what's going to happen, right? Could be crazy fun. Could be just a slow race all day. So we'll see how that goes. Now, obviously, in a venture capital auction, the auction price is the same as the Uniswap price, because you're getting 10% Bitcoin rather than Axion. So we've got 17.5 million Axion per ETH for that, but you do get 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back immediately to your wallet, which is a really nice thing there. And obviously, you're still going to get that 20% Axion bonus, which applies to all auctions, very much up to 20%, I should say, if you stake for 350 days or more. And the minimum withdrawal, of course, minimum stake period is 60 days for all auctions, so that applies as well. All right, so very cool. Let's see what happens over the next 55 minutes. It's going to be interesting times. Don't forget, also, we've got the launch pads on at the moment. We've got the Vabble launch on at the moment, the pre-sale, IDO, and airdrop. And we've also, I think the fundraiser is still open for Direwolf. Not actually sure when that closes. I keep meaning to find it out, but if you know in the chat, let us know. I still think that's open. It still says in progress on the site here, so it must still be on. There's forms to fill out for both of these. and obviously the available one's got pre-sale, IDO, and airdrop. The IDO is open to all people, and so is the airdrop. Pre-sale is limited to certain countries, excludes the United States and a few others. All right, so that's it, and we're probably going to have at least another launch coming up soon, if not two, over the next few weeks. So watch out for that; it's going to be fun. And obviously, we've got the SKRT airdrop update that was supposed to be done by the end close of the 20th on Sunday, but that didn't happen. So I've got an update for that if you haven't heard about it already. All right, so let's quickly jump over. This is the Axion Today dashboard, just another way of looking at the auction. And this is the Axion portal, which is the official site for if you're going to enter the auction, you need to use the link below for stake.axion.networks/auction is the address. Hook up your wallet, send max, put in your bid, maybe bid 1 ETH, and then it will go in there, and your bid will show up here on the 0 mark, which currently 0. That will just add onto there. And you'll get a new line item below that says My Bets. And then at the end of the 24-hour auction, you can withdraw and stake it and collect all those rewards. Very nice. But of course, you can get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back immediately to your wallet if you decide to bid in. So you get that reward straight away. Very cool. All right, let's jump back to the chat there. Make sure Crypto Casino, thanks, mate. Hey, big shout out to you for sure. Prana, I've seen Crypto Casino Axion videos. Oh, very nice, Prana. And Crypto Casino, love Axion Launchpad. And hey, Prana, hey, nice one. Hey, CC. Hey, CC. Hey, CC. Italiano. Hey, CC. Hey, so they're very cool. Reminds me of, what's it? I always have these names are the hardest thing to remember for me. I have these blank moments where I forget the names that I'm thinking of. Anyway, let's jump over to that. So we're currently about 6 minutes in, just waiting for some ETH to come in. I'm feeling a bit optimistic. I don't know about you. Hey, I went and saw a movie yesterday. I think Brian, remember what it was called? A Quiet Place. I think A Quiet Place 2, Part 2. It was actually really good. So I think they ended it that they're going to have a Part 3. I think they might have done that, but certainly was quite good on Part 2. Yeah, so very not too bad a movie. Took a while to start, of course, but hey. All right, so let's quickly check the ecosystem just quickly while we're here before we get into some of the news. We've got 287.8 billion total supply, 45 billion liquid because we take off the dev wallet, 240 billion in our stake, very nice, and probably about 84% staked. Crypto rank 811, and total stakes 25,000. Average stake length to 9.27 million, and average stake length, average stake size 9.27 million. Average stake length is 2,424. Our market cap sitting at just under 11 million, so a long way to go to get to our billion target at least. And share rate 1.1655, so better to stake today than in the future. And that's where that's at. And we'll just quickly look at the shares. We're sitting at 602.7 billion shares. So the more shares you have compared to this total, the more of the reward pool that you'll get every day. That includes a minimum 8% return in Axion, plus dividends 4 times a week from the venture capital auctions, and Axion dividends, which you can collect at the end of your stake period, and that you get that 3 times a week too. So pretty handsome returns. All right, looking good. We've got 121.92 billion max share club. That's pretty outstanding as usual. Just keeps climbing. 8,613 stakes. We've got paid so far. Stakers have been paid out 135.72 wrapped Bitcoin and 35 VCAs. That's pretty impressive. $4.5 million US at the current Bitcoin price, which we can see is 32,869 US. So that's certainly come back into the bearish territory for sure. Let's have a quick look at that on the final one. So far, people have cashed out 107.4 Bitcoin. That's just under 3.6 million US. So pretty nice wealth to have for Axion holders, but obviously the price has just come back at the moment. That's how this markets go through cycles. There we are. We're just going to have to play it out. That's just the way it's going to be. So there we got wrapped Bitcoin coming up. Now, if you're bullish for the long term, obviously you're going to hold through those cycles and come out the other side. Don't forget to grab a drink, everybody. I've got a nice, cool Zero Coke tonight, so that would be nice and refreshing for sure. Maybe you get a hot beverage or something. I don't know. So that's where we're at. Let's quickly go back to the chat there. Crypto Casino pledged some dollars to Wobble. of Apple, I guess, could be a nice little gem. I think so. If you're willing to hold 2-3 years, that definitely, I think that might be the time frame. If they've really got good project management and delivery, then definitely, I think that's a good play. Prana, you got it right. A quiet place too. Hey, thanks, Prana. Yeah, that's cool. Prana Road too. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I do recommend it. It was quite good. So yeah, all right. So let's have a look at the Axion price at the moment. 0001148, and we'll just do the roundup. 3.5 million in liquidity, 116,000 daily volumes. Still on the lower side, but a bit better than some days. 865 ETH in the pool versus 15.2 billion Axion, and you see it's a bit of a mixed bag going on there at the moment, as we see. But there must have been a big sell there to pull the candle down earlier. I'm not sure where that is. Not sure where that is actually, but it must have been in the last couple of hours. But there we are. That's where we're at. So let's have a quick look at the broad view. We'll just pull out. We'll go full scale and pull that out to the full scheme. So we're still sitting around near the lows of all time. So not too far from the very low, but still hanging up over 00011. We really don't want to break that. I'm sure we all agree on that one. And that's still very good buying time, of course. Buy when it's low. That's the old thing, isn't it? And then you make the most returns on the way up. Lots of news coming up for Axion, of course. Still Axion version 3 early free testing coming up this week. What else? And probably quite a few other things. IEOs coming up, other things like that. So we're just going to wait for the news flow. All right. We might as well go. Lamzo's in the house. Hey, boys and girls. Hey, Lamzo, good to see you. And Crypto Casino Superman, you always have so much energy. Hats off to you, mate. And I got me coffee here, 8 a.m. here. Nice. Enjoy the coffee in the morning. Sweet. Lamzo, price is just tracking with ETH, looks like. Yeah, that's a good comment there, Lamzo. Yeah, the market's kind of pulled back. Look at that red market. Let's have a look through for greens. Checking out any greens. All stable coins are greens, obviously. What else? Nothing. It's pretty. You see a red in the top 100. And that includes Hex, which was staying up. Remember, even Hex was managed to fight the tide. Obviously, with the Pulsechain coming up, it was standing out as a green beacon or green lantern. Hey, green lantern sounds much better. So we'll look up at Nomics, and you can see, yeah, see even Hex is down 11.67% there. But you can see that Ethereum's down 8.7 for Bitcoin. But it's pretty red across the board. So yeah, this is the way it's going at the moment. And obviously, if you look at investing.com, you can see that the markets are down too, the Dow and stuff like that. So that's got a correction on at the moment for that. All right. So that's where we're still waiting. We're about 11 minutes in, waiting for some ETH to come in. Let us know in the chat what you've been up to as well. We always like to get the comments from the community when we're doing these live streams. Hey, let's. What we're going to do is this. We're obviously all expecting the SKRT airdrop for max stakers. So I'm just going to read out the update for that. I don't have that posted up, but I'll just read it out quickly. If it will open up, of course. Waiting for that to open. It's a fairly simple instructions, but there we are. Okay, that's opened up. Boop, boop. All right. So we've got here, good evening, everyone, and I hope you had a great Sunday. As from Securitas official announcements, update on the joint marketing promotion with Axion and their Max Staker program. We would have liked to have this exercise finalized much earlier, but our legal teams have been working around the clock with their counterparts in several jurisdictions, and we depend heavily on their direction before anything gets executed. It is for this reason that we invested in having not one but two legal personnel on the payroll to ensure we not only do everything above the board but also in a proactive manner where possible. Even though this initiative is entirely discretionary and promotional, we do apologize for the delay in finalizing the initiative, as we would have liked to stick to the timelines given from the start. These are new initiatives for us, and we are learning as we are going along, and that is now self-evident. Adapting along the way and always making sure we are compliant with all the rules and regulations of the various jurisdictions. We're here to make a positive difference to the industry and the financial system bridges, and not to challenge, disrupt, will upset any regulator or authority in jurisdiction. So we must respect the guidelines and rules and regulations at all costs and at all times. The reality is that several hundred people who showed interest in the campaign are not eligible, as they fall under the individuals in the prohibited country list. Well, that's fine. Section, and we categorically cannot and will not engage from individuals with prohibited countries list, so that's fine, no problem with that. Which lists include the USA and others, but not limited to, and then there's a whole list of countries in that, of course. Then the next paragraph, moreover, unfortunately, the basic details collected in the participation interest form were not deemed to be sufficient by our internal compliance teams. So for all those that were originally screened to be eligible, we have requested our legal teams to retrieve more details and perform a due diligence exercise on each eligible participant from the non-prohibited country list for any distribution that takes place. Now, I have a big problem with that. That's just poor. That's really bad. So they should have had that up way before. They should have had that list approved. And so people that are applying have full transparency about it. So that's, and especially from a organization that specializes in regulatory compliance and stuff, that's dreadful. That's just black and white dreadful. So I'm not happy with that myself. As a result, we will be communicating the extended measures to these individuals in due course and coordinating with the internal departments to deliver the report as requested by our legal department. That should have already been signed off by the legal department. So you see the teams are not working together. Not impressed by that at all. In retrospect, we should have been more proactive and asked for the enhanced information. That's right, from to get-go. But we are where we are, and we will learn from this too. Well, I hope so they learn, because that's a major embarrassment, especially to somebody that specializes in a regulation. So really egg on the face there. Not cool. We cannot give an indication right away on the new date for finalizing the exercise, but our marketing team will be working on this first thing tomorrow morning, and as usual, we will communicate in due course when there are updates. So I guess we just have to take it on the chin, and we just have to wait, right? We just have to wait. So that's just the way it's going to be. It is amazing seeing so many thousand individuals showing interest, and count of the holders growing in our project, which is literally only 1 month old in the space, and it gives us courage and motivation to ensure we continue on our delivery path. So that's talking about the crypto side of that in particular, because I already had customers before that. We would not like this exercise to divert the focus of our teams who are working hard on the security and solutions. See, that now they're putting the burden onto us, and I don't like that either. I don't like that phrasing at all, because it's really their job, not our job, to make things process right. That's completely them. We understand that there will be individuals who might be disappointed at the ineligibility or annoyed at the delays introduced, but your support is greatly appreciated. Our teams are working on all fronts to ensure the success, longevity, and growth of our community, producing product embracing and new audience introduction. We operate in the reg tech and risk tech space. Exactly. And our vision is to become #1 Go integrated portal for such solutions worldwide and cross financial realms for both corporations and individual likes. Wishing you all a great weekend ahead. So that's really what else can you say? You just have to take it on the chin, and they've got to learn a lot from this process. I mean, seriously, that should just be 101 stuff, right? So especially for a team that, a group that specializes in it. So once again, they'll get it done, but unfortunately, they're going to go back to the market for more information, and people will have to get qualified and coordinate all that communication stuff. They weren't great at communicating a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of questions randomly on the Securitan's Telegram. They really weren't set up well for it, so they've got a lot to learn, and hopefully they'll learn a lot about this administration side and regulatory side, getting all the teams to tick off the processes before they do airdrops and IEOs and ID, all that sort of stuff. So well, there we are. So there we are, folks. We'll just have to wait. But it will come, I'm sure, in due course. All right, very cool. Okay, so now we've got, we're still waiting for some ETH in here. We're about 17.5 minutes in. That's about the only news today that I can think of. And so, yeah, cheers. Chin. So it's going to be a patient one there. What else we got on there? We'll just go back quickly, and we'll look into the, activity on that one. Got a couple of bids there for the previous auction. Some smaller investors. I really like seeing these smaller investors come in. Obviously, it takes a lot more investors small investors to add up to one big investor, but it's actually really good to see a distribution of Axion holders, and that's a beautiful thing. Over time, you just keep accumulating that. It's really nice to see. So a couple of nice bids there from Fishers in there, just small amounts, but nevertheless quite cool. At the moment, the gas prices are obviously way higher. We've lost our nice cheap gas that we had. Still not high, but it's high enough. We'll quickly check that out in a second as well. But yeah, you can see a lot of stuff going on there. Look at that early unstaked there. 1 million withdrawn, 664,000 penalty. Ouch, ouch. So I don't know what they were doing there. Once again, be very careful with your unstaking. You obviously do get a warning with the amounts. Just got to be really careful. We want everyone to maximize their value, right? You want to maximize your value. Sometimes people do it for the funniest reasons. Sometimes they have really good reasons. But you know, just try and remember it's a long-term investment. Just accumulate those dividends, and it really pays off at the end. Yeah, so lots of stuff going on there. A lot of completed stakes. Look at all those completed stakes. So hopefully they'll be staking longer. Here's a shrimp that became a fish. So that's nice, 16 million Axion, and that's 5 for 5 8 hours ago. So it's pretty cool. Like seeing those investors for sure. Here's a fish here, staked for 5 for 5. Very cool. We'd love to see that. It's really nice. Even if people don't max stake, if they've got nice staking ladders, that's really cool. That's using the Axion product really well. If you've got a staking ladder where you put different investments over different time horizons, that way if they come due, you've got that as an income, you know, like passive income, and that's really cool too. Yeah, so here's a couple of little other bids that we had. So lots of little fish, a lot of little entries in there into the auction today that we just had, the regular auction. So it's pretty cool. Look at all these max shares too, nice. So it's just over the last 24 hours, you know. It's nice to go back and reflect on some of the things that people have done. Look at that, 200 million there, staked by a dolphin, 25 days. So that's like a monthly income. Looks like they're doing kind of a monthly income on that. And if that was liquid in their wallet, or they either bought it probably in useful. I don't remember someone buying 200 million. Maybe they did. Maybe I just didn't see it. So, oh, there we are. They had a stake that matured, and looks like they reinvested it, took the interest off. So just scraping that interest off every month from the looks of it, 18 days, 25 days. I guess that's the same one. It's interesting stuff that people do. It's quite interesting to see what, you know, each investor decides to do with their investments. As the dolphin went for 22 million for 15 years. So if you're new to Axion, this is just some of the type of investment decisions you can make. You make short-term ones, you can make long-term ones. Obviously, the longer the better for shares. You get more shares, you get more rewards. But really, that's the kind of investment that Axion is if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. Obviously, we cover the auctions every day. Try and get you the latest news, even some nice, fresh opinions as well. We, you know, if things aren't going well, we'll talk about that. If things are going well, we'll talk about that. And but generally, things go pretty well at Axion. We've got some awesome news coming up too. We've had a huge news flow in the last week. It's been terrific. We've got Axion version 3 testing coming up. Looking forward to that myself. So that's going to be a bit of fun playing around that. Going to try and do some live streams on that. Soon I get approved. Soon I get approved. But we'll see how we go. Don't also forget to check out the new website. You know, updates. That's really cool. We have looked at those the last 2 days on Axion.network. They've got multiple multilingual languages. You know, they've got heaps of them. So they're going to add more. So it's really cool. Yeah, so some nice stuff going on there. Oh, I've got the zoom on there. Woo! Let's go back to the auction. Check out, see, we've got some ETH in there. 23 minutes in. Still waiting for some ETH. I'm just going to refresh the page and make sure that I haven't, you know, missed something on that. So we'll check that. Boom. All right, so 23 minutes in. We're still waiting for some ETH to come in. Who's going to snipe in? We'll find out. You never know. Every day is different, and a lot of people that are watching at the moment have seen different days and a different momentum, different energy. Sometimes once you get that energy on, that momentum, it just keeps going and going and going. Then every so often you have this lull, and then it'll come back again. And this is the way it seems to be working. Let's quickly go to some of the strings there. Cadillac Jack, Axion token, check current gas prices. Ouch, holding my stake till 11. Great. I would too, Cadillac Jack. I was actually going to check that. I did open it up. There it is there. Boom. So we're back up into the 50s. Obviously, the market's gone for a bit of a retrace. We're actually at a critical juncture. We really want ETH to stay over 2,000, and we really want Bitcoin to stay over 30. Pretty important. Like I say, if it does go below, it's just less likely we'll get a nice strong bounce back. But we could. I mean, it's crypto after all. But it's, you know, the probability changes, doesn't it, once it goes below 2,000. So we just hope it holds. We have been trading in that 2,000 to 3,000 mark, particularly 2,200, 2,000, say 800. We've been trading in that, and we're happy to stay in that. I mean, hey, it's better to stay in that than go down, right? That's just the way it is. Unless you're looking to accumulate with fiat, then you're in got a different perspective on that. So yeah. All right, so back to those gas prices. Yeah, 56 fast, 49. Let's actually go down to, let's see what this actually costs on a swap now. $14 to, so basically maybe $9 to $12, $13 on, depending on Uniswap version 2 and 3. Let's just quickly check OpenSea. Sort of the best indicator for auctions. So yeah, my auctions might be about $30, $35 to enter. And then you've got withdrawn stakes. So let us know in the chat if you're going to decide to enter, or if you tested it just to see what it would cost. And then at the moment, so here it is here. We had 12, 11, 10, 10, 10. It's just the last few hours, the market's really done a bit of a pullback, and we've got the higher gwei there with the congestion, which is what I said yesterday, right? I said we've been enjoying, look at all these beautiful 10s and 11s, especially around auction hour. You can see we've had consistently 10 and 11. It's been really nice for our auctions. But today is the first day we're back up at around 45 for 27. So a good point there by Cadillac Jack on that one. But yeah, just if you want to test out, see what, you don't have to go into the auction, but if you just want to see what the amount would be to enter at the moment, let us know in the chat. We really appreciate you doing that. All right, very cool. All right, so hey, the other thing is, no matter what happens in the market, you keep earning 8% return a year plus dividends on top of that. And obviously the Axion regular auctions selling out like hotcakes. The VCAs have a different incentives with the 10% wrap Bitcoin, so we just have to wait and see. They're certainly a lot bigger too. So we'll see how that plays out over the next day. The last 2 days were a bit soft, but we'll see how today's one goes, not the last 2 VCAs. Let's actually go back to the auction, and we'll just go to, let me just connect here. Just got to get a drink here before let's go down here. So we've got the, you can see next Friday's mega VCA is currently sitting at 2.9 billion Axion at the moment. That's $336,000. We have this VCA on 46, then we have 47, which is also 500 million on the 23rd. So we've got those 2 VCAs. So we'll see how they go. If they get sold out, then we should end up with that 2.9, assuming the 500 is already in there. So there we are, 2.9 at the moment for next Friday VCA. Then that includes previous unsold Axion from previous VCAs, if you're not familiar with that. But today we're 27 minutes in, got 28.32, still waiting for some ETH to snipe in there at the beginning, and we'll see how we go. It's 24 hours long, this auction, so it's quite a bit of time. The gwei's a bit higher too, so that may be hesitant for people entering at this particular time unless they've got bigger bids. Still bigger bids at 45 gwei, that the bigger people won't really worry about that. But if you're getting certainly getting past that, then we'll see. But once again, you can just wait till the market tapers off a bit and we get back down to 10, 11 gwei, especially if you're doing stakes or something like that, or entering the auction. Just wait for later in the day. It's 24 hours. You're under no rush to enter the auction straight away, or to do stakes for that matter. Let's quickly go to chats there. Kayla Jack, I tested mine. It was $75 holding till later. Yep, good idea. Thanks for that, by the way, Kayla Jack. Don't forget, cutoff for IDO pledges is June the 22nd, tomorrow, guys, in case anyone missed it. Oh, really cool. That's a good idea to check that. We'll just go check that now. On that one, let's go to Launchpad. So variable, and then click here. So if you're going to enter this, make sure you do due diligence, watch all the AMA videos and stuff like that. But you've got to participate now. Excuse me. Hey, I saw something, a new feature there. Yeah, so here it is. Cutoff pre-sale is 22nd. Cutoff for IDO is the 22nd. I think that's new. excuse me, I don't remember that wasn't there before. This is all new. Currencies accepted for pre-sale. USDC, USCT, USDT. I think that's supposed to be. Looks like a mistake there. So if you're anyone from Axion Foundation teams watching that looks like an error. USDC, DT, US dollar tether, and then 0. So it's got the clock down time. Nice, that's a new feature that wasn't there the last couple of days we've been covering it. That's really good addition. Well done to the team for adding that in. And then of course you can go through the key metrics here. This is their basically their deck, what they call a deck, investor deck or light paper. So there we are. And look, hey, they've actually added this into the tweet. Nice update. So well done to Pullen and Joel and the team for adding in these things. They're really continuing to enhance this in real time. This was not here yesterday. Very cool. At Fabble, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in creative freedom. We stand by quality content. Our users will experience SVOD like they have never have before and share in values with this experience. So without further ado, present to you Believe. It's a little video there. So you can check that out actually. I'll just place that here so you can check that out in the chat. Nice reminder there too from Crypto Casino. Thanks for that. So here's the Vabble. Check that out. If you're going to go into Vabble, check that link out. Read everything about it. If you want to enter, get in there. Like you say, you still got what is it? Still got the date in 21 minutes, 21 hours and 28 minutes. So very cool. I think that's supposed to be USDT, US dollar tether. All right. Someone can let them know in Discord or something. Let's jump back there. Kayla, check. I tested mine and it would have been $75. Holding till cheaper. Yeah, certainly hope ETH holds above 2,000. Yeah, I think it's very important. Let's hope it does. Hi, Patricia. Patricia says hi, Axion Token. Hi, Alex K. Hi, Cadillac Jack, and hi, Crypto Casino. Hi, Patricia. Heidi ho. And Patricia says hi, Lamzo, with a big heart there. Hey, nice one. And Patricia Steer, hi, Prana. Very cool. So a big shout outs there from Patricia. And Crypto Casino says hi, Patricia. Yeah. Hi, Bam. Big hearts there. Patricia, hi, John, and hi, Willie, and hi, Sanders. Hey, Patricia, great to see you in the chat. And yeah, Vabble. I think I actually probably went through those, but I've probably got double backed on that. And hello, Patricia. Aunt Willie says hello, Patricia. Hi, Cardano TV. And Lamzo says hi, Patricia Steer. Woohoo! So Heidi highs and Heidi hoes to everybody. Very cool. Now, if you haven't seen that, that's a UK summertime it's a bit, if you've seen Dirty Dancing where they go to that sort of upmarket family camp, Heidi High is kind of like that, but UK. I guess it's more, is it middle class or working class? I'm not sure. Middle class, whatever. But it's basically a camp ground for families. Everyone goes there, and they have a whole, professional hosts that go around. I think they got yellow tops on, and they go around going Heidi ho, Heidi hi, and all this. It's a really good show, and it's good British culture for sure. So nice one. John and that probably know all about that. John and that may have even one of the Johnson, or what maybe even have been John Atkins, may have even been to one of the IDI camps. Let us know in the chat if you've been one of those IDI camps, and if they have an actual name, let us know. I can't remember what the TV program was called, but yeah, I remember watching it. It was quite good, and lots of dancing. Hey, I love is that a flamingo dancer there, Patricia? Very cool. Crypto Casino. I used to watch Heidi High, mate. Hello, campers. Hello, campers. Yeah. Oh, awesome. That's so good. Yeah, good times. Hey, good memories. Those shows, man. They got such good, wholesome entertainment. Really is fun with a little bit of drama. So there we are. All right, so we're sitting at 000114448. You can see even we've got Y's at 39, Hex at 8.2. So yeah, everything else holding pretty similar. I think my mouse is about to die. But oh, what did I do there? See, my mouse is doing its own thing now. Live, mouse, live. Come on. All right. Don't get stuck. I'm gonna have to go recharge the batteries after this. Oh, come on. Don't die on me now. That would not be cool. All right, let's go back out of there. I think I'm going up. I've got to stay on the auction page now. Let me try and scroll that. You can see the mouse is slowly dying, but it's going to live. It's got to last. It's got to last 27 more minutes. All right. So there we are, folks. 33 minutes in. 0 ETH in at the moment, but it is the opening hour. There's 23 hours and 26 minutes to go. 28.5, and the GWEI at the moment is somewhat higher than we've been enjoying over the last, say, was it 2 weeks now? I'm not sure, but 61.55 GWEI is a little bit higher, so you might want to wait until it comes down if you are doing a smaller bid. Obviously, if you're a bigger bidder, you won't this sort of level of GWEI won't bother you too much. Just depends on the amount of ETH they're going to put on there. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the concept. Patricia says, "I've never heard of Heidi Cap, nothing." Hey, Patricia, just look it up on YouTube or something. You will love it. I'm sure you will appreciate it. It is very, very fun. So check it out. Yeah, it's one of those big, formal, sort of a semi-formal camps, but a little bit like the Dirty Dancing, a little bit like that. But that was sort of an upper class, state one, wasn't it? The one that. No one puts Jenny in the corner. I love, great movie. I watched Dirty Dancing when it came out, in one of those super theaters where they got 3 levels. Like you watch a big opera or ballet and we were at the top. And at the end of the movie, everyone, across every level, stood up and clapped for the Dirty Dancing. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. Everyone just got up and then clapped the whole movie. I was like, we're at a movie, and it was that's how big that was. I don't know whether it was that like that in the US, but in New Zealand, that was the reaction. Standing ovation for the Dirty Dancing movie. So there we are. Crypto Casino, one of the sayings was "Hello Campers." Yeah, that's right. And Katana TV says, "Hi Patricia, hi Axion Nation." Very cool. And Trish says, "Axion cats are almost ready to sleep for the night." I think I've got Storm's down here. He's supposed to be sleeping, but he's down here. He wanted to hang out with me. He wanted to hang out with you guys probably too, if he knew what he was talking about there. So yeah. Axion Today on tomorrow. Hey, there we are. Awesome stuff. So Axion Today show is on tomorrow, 10 p.m. UTC time. So everybody catch that. I'm sure they'll have some great stuff up on board. Any insights of what's going to be on the show, Patricia, or we'll just have to wait and see? Just a bit of surprise. Patricia's so late for me, lol. Yeah, I get it's late for a lot of people in northern hemisphere. It's always late watching this live stream, but I really do appreciate you guys popping along. Patricia Steer, no one puts baby in the corner. That's it. No one puts baby in the corner. Thank you, Patricia. Man, I'm so bad with the names. No one puts baby in the corner. Yeah, it was a beautiful scene. Great scene. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's great. And the old lift in the water. Remember the old lift, run up lift with the sort of eagle? That was cool too. Patricia Steer says, "Yes, Crypto Casino, it's hard to find a perfect time. And in fact, this time is super late for me. It's 2:37 a.m., Patricia. Wow. We do super appreciate you being here, Patricia. That's for sure. Wait and see. The tease. Nice one, Patricia. So it looks like it's going to be some surprise for Axion Today's show tomorrow. Don't forget that is on Axion Today's show on tomorrow at 10 p.m. UTC time. Make sure you catch that one. And John Atkins says, in summertime, Axion Today starts at 11 p.m. It was 10 p.m. in winter. Yeah, the old daylight savings, I guess. And Crypto Casino, I always watch the videos after though, Patricia. Yeah, they get some good coverage there in the UK, I mean, says John. So there we are, folks. We're still waiting in. My mouse is really probably needs a good recharge after this. So there we are. That's good, says Crypto Casino. I'm glad. A nice big art and big clap there. Yoo-hoo! All right, so let's go up to, let me just scroll back over here slowly. All right, so we're just waiting basically, and we've got a regular auction starting up obviously tomorrow following this. So today's auction is day 220. That's today's auction, VCA number 46. So pretty sweet. Hey, we might get some surprises on the 24-hour period. We'll see how we go. Obviously, the market is getting another stunner here. We're just holding over at 2,000. Oh, please hold over 2,000 ETH. I think it's really is important to stay over there. Otherwise, yeah, the bearish mark is really set in there. We're already in what I call bearish territory, but you know, a bearish trend is really in if we go under that 2000. Some people were calling for a bearish reversal, so we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of smart people with a lot of smart predictions, but you just have to wait and see. I guess the trend is your friend. So at the moment, I guess we're on the bearish side of that at the moment. We have to sort of admit it. Get to some point we admit it, but we're not quite concede fully yet. Bit of hopium out there. You've got to keep the hopium up. So Binance Coin at 317, Cardano at $1.32. Now, obviously, you've got the smart contract stuff coming out there. Cardano TV, if you've got any insights on the Cardano smart contract stuff coming out soon, let us know in the chat. We always appreciate that. And Dogecoin, 25 cents, still staying up there. XRP 69, and Polkadot at $18. Binance, there's a bit of a jump. Weird how Binance number 13 now. Not sure what's going on there. Uniswap at $18.30. So that's a bit of out of order there. Number 13 above number 10. Weird. So yeah, a glitch. There's a glitch in the matrix. There's a glitch in the matrix. All right. Oh, the Gwei. Oh, the Gwei's gone to 60.72. Yowza. Okay, we're in for a bit of a rough night, I think, overnight. So we'll see how we go on the markets. And obviously, the stock market has had a correction on the Dow Jones. I saw. So still up at 33,000, I might add. So still pretty strong. All right. Let's go back down here. Sorry, I'm a bit slow because my mouse is just managing to stay alive. It's alive. My mouse is alive. All right. There we are. Aunt Willie says, but we Axion, it's just relax with the beer. That's right. So if you're staked in Axion long term, you're just sitting back and relaxing, right? You get that 8%, and then you got the dividends on there, and then you got a cool community to hang out with. That's the spirit. And you can be a bit patient with some of the little setbacks here and there, and just ride them through. That's the way you go. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. All right, so we're 41 minutes in to the opening hour, so about 19.5 minutes left to go in the opening hour. In this live stream, excuse me. Don't forget we're on D Live. We're on D Live if you're on D Live. Not even sure if I've pulled that up actually. I would pull up D Live, but my mouse is a little hesitant. It won't completely do. I can't completely control my mouse at the moment. It's like 90% control. Is that weird? Like 9% control. You know when your mouse just starts to, the battery's really just starting to hold on, and it's just like giving you like delayed impact. It's quite hilarious. All right, so I think we've covered the markets. We've covered the Gwei price. We did talk about the SKT airdrop. Was supposed to be finished by the end of the 20th, but they are delayed. They have some internal issues which have delayed it, and so we just have to wait and be patient. Yay! Okay, so that's pretty much it. Don't forget the Babel launch is on, of course, as well. So don't forget to do your due diligence. We saw that was about a day. What did we say it was? Let me go back up here. Let's get the mouse going. So on the website, this is the website. I'll put the link in the description already. And you've got the IDO open to everybody. Pre-sale open to limited countries, like just basically excluding US and the following countries. But the IDO is open globally, and so is the airdrop. And there's still 1 day and 21 minutes to go there. Great to have the time in there. Great one there, Axion team. Nice work pulling. And Joel, really want to shout out to them. They've really done some going all guns on the stuff. Very nice. So looking good. Let me jump back up here. Don't forget we've got there's new features as well on here. My mouse, see how slow my mouse is. Go mousey. All right, there we are. So we've got all these languages on there. Very cool. Now I think the German's going to be proofread. So they're getting people, now that they've got these up, they're getting them all proofreads, which is really cool to make sure that they say what they say. They're supposed to say. So that's nice. So if you're in any of these languages and you can actually do proofread, contact Pullen and Joel on Discord, and you can help them out if you know Russian or any of these languages already. So I know someone has spoken up for German, and obviously we've got a few of these other languages I know for sure in the community, so they're probably going to help out. But do opt up there if you know your Spanish or your anything Vietnamese, Thai, let them know. I'm sure that'll help. That all helps with the community spreading the Axion globally. All right, let's jump over there. So 45 minutes in almost, no, 44. So let's not jump ahead there, 44. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. And of course, if you're new to Axion, we've got lots of great videos here about auctions, about staking, about liquidity mining, and about the Axion Launchpad, which does IEOs, IDOs. So very cool. So IDOs are on exchange, IDOs are decentralized. Just to give you a quick separation of those two terms. Looking good. Crypto guys, crypto casinos in the house. Hey, guys, what's it? Guys, all take care. Would love to stay. Got to get on with some work. And Superman get a corded mouse. Yeah, that is an alternative. You're probably right, actually. I probably should get a corded mouse. Good idea there, crypto casino. Thanks for that. And Heidi ho, Heidi hi, Heidi ho, crypto casino. Very cool. And I look forward to your next video on Axion. Really nice. So Kadana TV, idea for Patricia. If we go to a bear market, we can always meet up at Butlins instead of Bali. Oh, where's Butlins? I got to look that up now. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Prana, take care, crypto casino. Yep, take care. Take care. All right, cool. So let's jump up there. Hey, we've been live 51 minutes. Can you believe it? So it's not too bad. And we've got 15 minutes to go. We're doing well. All right, very nice. And my mouse is slowly gonna just last. I'm sure my mouse is gonna just last to the very end. And then it's gonna go onto the battery recharger. And then I have to think about getting a corded mouse, which is actually a good idea. Cheers to good ideas. Well, look forward to Axion Today show. They always have nice surprises on there, so we're going to look forward to that. See what they've got. Now we got feedback yesterday that Axion Today on the phone is a really cool. Looks really good on there, so that's nice. I think I was going to sneeze for a second. Just checking that out there. Let's go back to the Babel. Let's just do a quick recap of the Babel while we're here. And we'll scroll down here. Obviously the white light paper. Let's go to maybe the first page on that one. If you are deciding to go onto Babel, which is going to be a streaming platform, particularly to try and remake that online movie experience. So it's going to be interesting to watch that. So interactive streaming, very cool. Exclusive content, showtimes, community chats, NFTs, and co-watching. Integrated takeaway, so getting takeaways, ordering takeaways at different parts of the world. Content voting, crypto tipping, which is cool, and screen time, promo AMAs. That'll be fun on real time. That's actually really cool. A lot of those features are actually really cool. So I'm not sure that there's any other platforms with those. So let us know in the chat if you think there's any of those features. Beta history. So they did have a testing in 2015, but they have to redo the whole code for that. But they got 5,000 registered users at that time, 100,000 page views, 300 native uploads. But that's actually quite early on, right? So they would have done super well if they'd been able to had probably the money to promote that at the time. Fair game monetization. User pays monthly subscription. User watches content. Receives rebate of up 40% VAB. So whatever you pay over, you get 40% back in VAB. The rest will go to the team. Wallet deducted per quarter of the content duration viewed. And publisher receives payment from user. So lots of different monetizations. Co-watching flow. User creates a private room, invites a new friend. Video chat and screen share. Room creator finds content to watch with a friend. They watch together and order takeaway if they want. That would help with Domino's or something like that. Or was it Taco Bell at the border? Taco Bell at the border. That's one of the things I remember from America on my trip. All right, so there's Babel. Obviously, they're going to have co-watching, user incentives, NFTs, community features, live streaming, and crypto. They haven't got crypto on there, have they? Because that would probably be a special thing that they've got that these other ones don't have, that I'm aware of. Rewards and reserves, 35% reserve, voting 7%, rewards 57%, 200 million VAB. and there's sort of further breakdown of that. I guess is that unlock schedule, yeah, vesting, 3 months 25%, 6 months 25%, 12 months 50%. Tokenomics breakdown, initial market cap 1 million. Now that's launched. Don't forget it's going to be going, VAB token's going to be going live the 24th of June. That's only a couple of days from here. Initial circulating supply 67 million and max supply 1.4 billion. Viable token unlock schedule. So once they actually go on market on the June the 24th, that's actually going to be quite good for their economy. They're going to have basically economy, which will be helpful to them for sure. Help them move forward as well as the capital that they've got. There's James, Michael, Mud, and Mo. So I think you see Mud and Mo. I think they've been in the Telegram quite a bit. Danima, Asti. And I do know that they're hiring at least 1 or 2 new people, probably a few more with the capital. So you got the token sale. Is basically locked in by trusted third-party trust swaps, another trust swap one, which is a pretty nice platform actually, and they've done lots of these. So invite only seed, a private sale. So those 2 have already been done, and then the public sale, which is there's 4 IDOs. Axion's one of the 4, and you can see the price is 0.01 cents. But with the bonus included, it's like under 1 cent, like 0.09 or something. So not too bad, which is closer to the private sale one there as well, the price there. And I guess the vesting is similar to the others. So yeah, there we are. That's all the breakdown of all the tokens, full token allocation breakdown. OTC seed, private seed, public sale, content funding, rewards and reserves, which is 24%. That's a lot, which should be something like that. That makes sense. Development, future hosting, team, 11%, which is not too bad. Marketing, 7%, good. That's probably some people might. That's going to end up being about 2.4 million over a couple of years apparently. But so that might need to be beefed up over time. But then this could be quite a word of mouth project as well. Liquidity 1%, and yeah, it's 100%. So that's the total amount of tokens. So total will be 1.4 billion at the bottom there. You can see my mouse is really struggling on that one. And then it's got the vesting schedules there as well, funding allocation. So I think we went to that, and then obviously the roadmap, which is there as well. So you're really looking at alpha and beta next year, respectively, as they launch, and some of the key ones there. And then the social media, thank you. So this is some of the cool things. Obviously, for Axion, there's the pre-sale, and which is $1 million, and then the IDO, which is open to everybody, which is $1.25 million. There's some basically max stake allocation, 10,000 for both of them, but the pre-sale, they both have these bonuses, which you get at the end, which makes the effective price 0.0096, which is the same as that the private seeds. So it's not too bad. Cut off, of course, in 1 day and 21 hours. So once again, check that out. And if you're going to enter that, go for it as a medium-term investment. If you think about it, 2-3 years. If they have good project management, 2-3 years to be up with the full launch. I think by late 23, early 24 is the full launch. But they will have an alpha and beta up. But definitely an alpha, definitely probably next year is my guess. When I say definitely, good chance of it, and the beta as well as a reasonable chance. But once again, look through that roadmap. The AMAs are really important too. You get to actually see them respond to those questions, so check that out. Then there's an airdrop, of course, $84,000 of VAB airdropped, and you have to buy 1 million Axion on Uniswap after June the 16th, and stake 1 million for at least 50 days. You have to purchase $100 VAB between June the 24th and July the 1st, so that's coming up, that second part, and then you basically can fill out the form which will be available soon. Obviously, it's not quite here yet. And you'll be able to get the airdrop on the July the 2nd, which is pretty cool. So that's only what 8 days is it away after the launch of the actual token. So that's pretty interesting. All right, come on, mouse, you can work. Go, mousey. My mousey might die. Come on, I just need it. Keep alive. Mouse is alive. There, all right, better get off that page. Let's go back to the auction. I might have to stay on the auction there. I've got 7 minutes in, folks. Still waiting for some ETH to come in. I'm just going to refresh this page as well. Hopefully that little walkthrough again from Fab was useful to some of you. But do watch the AMAs if you decide to actually put up some capital. But it is a medium-term investment opportunity. Trish there, haha, Katana TV. And as for Bali, air travel will be next to impossible for the non-vaccinated. That could be the case. Perhaps Bali won't happen. I'll wave you there from over here. And Kevin Wilson, I believe Axion would do well in a bear market. People will seek safety. Yes, the certificate of deposit ones with the dividend upsides like Axion will be the better ones, because a lot of the other tokens don't have anything. You don't get any offsets. The price just goes down, all your value goes down. So well said there, Kevin. John Atkins, Bitlands is a real life version of Heidi High type of camp in the UK. Okay, cool. Bitlands, I'm going to look it up, John. Quite a new of them dotted around, a few of them, sorry, dotted out around the UK. They were very popular one time. Cheap flights to Europe, etc., made them less popular. That's right, because everyone started going to Europe, right? Yeah, Spain, and there's heaps of Brits and UKs and places like that, France and Spain and places. Okay, like Jack, the high grey will keep the fish from nibbling. Won't see any of the small bids that cheap gas made possible. Less than 10 years. So we'll have to wait for the gas to cool down a bit. Hopefully over the 24-hour period, it will cool down a little bit. But nice comment there, Cadillac Jack. And Katana TV, I'm double vaxxed, but won't be vabbled. Does that count? I don't know. I see lots of lots of stuff around those lots of the debt. Oh, never mind, I won't talk about that. But anyway, Patricia Steer, hi Katana TV. I'm not vaxxed or vabbled. Yeah, but got to keep that off. I don't want any of those ads on any of those ad notices. I'm vexed on your vaxxed, not getting vaxxed as soon as possible, so we can still meet in Bali. And no, Katana TV. All right, so what do we got there? We've got 5 minutes in the opening hour. We've got no Ethan at the moment, still waiting. But this is just how we roll, folks. We're going to do auctions every day. So every day we just have to wait. Sometimes we're going to have awesome stuff. We had about was it three weeks in a row of really hot auctions where we're getting all these awesome surprises. The last week's certainly been a little bit of a slowdown, but we're just the way we're going to roll, isn't it, with the market? The market is definitely red, a sea of red. We're holding over that 2000. Got to hold. Even if we go to 1900, if we could bounce back, that's okay. It's sort of like hold. You got to hold at least within the day. And the gas price is sitting there at the moment, so definitely want those to be cheaper. And there we are, 0-0. All right. What was the one other thing I was going to do? That's what I was going to do. Let me check this out. Let me find that. Butlins. Let me. I don't know, but Butlins. Leisure company, is it? Let me check that out. I guess it's this one, is it? Butlins. Butlins. Holiday camps UK. Gotta be there. So I guess it's that leisure one, but butlins.com. Book family holidays and short breaks in the UK. This is cool. Oh wow! Okay, cool. They even got bumper cars. Accepted it. And what's it to keep safe on the resort? Just for tots from book your break now. Wonder how much it costs. They got shows on, best value, early summers. Water parks, confidence courses. Oh wow, that's a fun. Those swirly things are fun. And the bump bars, height things. Yeah, as a kid, you always want to get over those height things, right? It's like really demoralizing when you don't make one of the heights. That's for sure. That's kind of. But look at the pounds. The pounds from 15, 305. I mean, that's not the cheapest. It's a weekend. I guess it's a weekend. That's fine. I was just thinking that's like I guess it's a family thing going there. Spread the cost, flexibility to amend, no quibble refunds, lowest price guaranteed. Oh, big rave parties as well. Far out, okay. New for 2021. Dining. So yeah, lots of water fart sports. Pretty cool, pretty big. That's pretty neat. All right, so there we are, butlins.com. Let's post that in the chat. Butlins, check that out. That's a bit of entertainment there. So very nice. Right, let's jump back to the auction. It was just a nice little detour. Oh, we waited for some ETH to come in. And John Atkins Butlins is very family oriented. Lots of entertainment included in price. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I'd definitely go. I'd definitely go to that. That sounds like something I would go to. Oh. Yeah, Butlins. Check that out. To be a bit of something to look at for sure. All right, so 2 minutes in the opening hour, and 2 minutes left on the live stream today. We've been going for 1 hour and 5 minutes, so doing pretty well. We're still going to wait for some ETH. We do have a long way to go, 23 hours. The gas price is around 60 to 70 at the moment, so that hopefully that will come down, let a lot more people into the VCA. And obviously, hopefully we'll get a bit of a turn and sentiment on the market, and it will stop. Going down, and maybe hopefully we can bounce off this market at some stage. So yeah, that's pretty important actually. Probably the most important price point. We've had the second day. We had another day, remember, where it did go down to like 1760 that one day, but it did bounce back up. Are we going to get that again? We'll see. See what happens. But there we are. That's it. That's when you're in the crypto, and you do cover it every day, you're going to get some of these days like this. That's just part of how we roll in the crypto land for sure. Not how we roll, but how crypto land rolls. John Atkins let down by UK weather. Yeah, that's the old thing, right? That's what a lot of the people go to. But it must have some good weather at some stages. But you're right. I guess they could. UK could get those big dome. Build those big dome holiday places. I think in Germany there's one. I know that in the UK there's got that big. Was it the botanical garden that's under the big domes in the UK? I think it's down near Dover. I just remember seeing it on a documentary. And I thought that's pretty huge, but that's not really a holiday place. But I think in Germany they have that big dome with the beaches, got beaches and resort in there. I'm not sure whether it's an old converted stadium or what. All right, 16 seconds, folks. We're counting it down. Hey, thank you all so much for dropping by again, and catch me tomorrow, of course, for the closing of the sniping hour. We do the opening and closing of VCAs in particular, so catch me for that. Also, regular auction's going to start up as well. It'll be auction day 121. So there we are, folks. So 23 hours to go, long way to go, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Please have a great time, and have a drink for free on me. All right, cheers. All right, ciao for now. And Heidi hi, Heidi ho, Heidi hi, Heidi ho. And John Atkins says Eden Project in southwest of England, not same as the trees Eden Project, right? I did watch that on a doco though. Anyway, so Heidi hi, Heidi ho. Very cool. Thanks all. It's great to see you. And we'll have to have some sort of gathering. If it's not Bali, it has to be somewhere, right? That's it. Let me find. Got to just update. Boom. All right. See you guys. Here we go. We're going to end. 3, 2, 1.